Hello everybody, Kramer here with the picks and predictions of the 2015 Wimbledon Championships in the men and women's draw, or as they say in the UK, the ladies and gentlemen's draw, singles draw. Okay, last year I was close to picking the champions, but instead of picking the champions, I was dead on picking the finalists. The people I picked to beat the champs were Federer, Roger Federer, and Eugenie Bouchard. They ended up being the finalists, so I was close, okay? But hey, not bad, I guess. And also, I predicted that Rafael Nadal would lose in the third round. I was close. He lost in the fourth round instead, but hey, not bad. Uh, not to toot my own horn, but not bad. But anyway, that was then, and this is now, 2015. Once again, I feel that Rafael Nadal will lose quite early in the draw. Not this year, maybe not in the fourth round or third round, but in the second round. It seems that he has a tough draw. He might play the Taipei #1 player, Liu, who was a former quarterfinalist at Wimbledon. So that doesn't really bode well for Rafael Nadal. And, as Rafael Nadal gets slower and his knees become more jarred, I suppose, the faster the courts at Wimbledon will become. And I feel that nowadays his game is not really suited for the green velvet, as I've once heard a Brit referred to it as. And also, in addition to that, British #1, the great Scot, Andy Murray, will have a better performance than last year, advancing to the semifinals. And also, in addition to that, I look for strong performances from Japanese #1, Kai Nishikori. Nishikori, I think, has the speed and he has the return of serve to really do some damage at this year's SW19. He last year's quarterfinalist and U.S. Open finalist Nishikori has what it takes, I think, to do it this year. I think this year's it's going to be his year to really cause a stir at the tournament this year. And also, in addition to that, I also see a great repeat performance, a sophomore performance, although sophomore performances, I think, usually at big tournaments such as Wimbledon are usually aren't usually that successful. It's usually something like 3 times 3's a charm or something like that. And I think, as for a sophomore performance, I really believe Australian #1 Nick Kyrgios will go far and beyond all expectations, and I expect a really strong performance from him. And in addition to that, Roger Federer, the Federer Express, as he was once called, I think, as much as he's a sentimental favorite of mine, but as much as I love him, I don't see him making a big impact. I don't see him getting any further than the round of 16 at Wimbledon this year. So, overall, just in a nutshell, just to sum up what I believe what's going to happen in the men's draw at this year's Wimbledon, as I believe that Nadal once again will not advance past the second round, and Nishikori will do very well, and British number 1 Andy Murray will advance to the round of 4, or the semifinals. And in addition to that, I'm going to say, and I'm sure some of you are wondering, what about Noel? What about Djokovic? Djokovic, I think, is got a really solid game. His service improving. But as much as I like Novak Djokovic to, well, most people would expect Novak Djokovic to do well, I would say that Novak Djokovic will perhaps advance to the finals of SW19, and he will meet the champion, this year's champion. Are you ready? Drum roll. In other words, this is my pick for the 2015 men's champion of Wimbledon. And he is none other than Nick Kyrgios. Okay? Nick Kyrgios. I'm saying that Nick Kyrgios is going to win SW19. This will be his first Grand Slam championship. Okay? And he's gonna do it with a bang, beating heavily, I guess most people would say heavily favored Novak Djokovic in the final in 4 sets. Okay, now enough with the men. Let's talk about the women. Now, once again, I haven't been following the women's draw. Last year, I selected the Quebecois, the Quebecer, the Canadian from Canada, Eugenie Bouchard, to take the title, and I was a bit off. She was the finalist. Okay, she was the runner-up. But this year, not going to be a good year for Eugenie. I don't see Eugenie advancing past round of 16. She's in a slump this year, and I agree with a lot of the tennis critics that Eugenie Bouchard, this is not the year for Eugenie. Okay, and all right, now next, I would like to say, next player I'd like to talk about is maybe Serena WIlliams. I think she had a strong Roland Garros, okay, and she's still presently, I don't know how she does it, but she's still managed. She's still number 1. She's still the woman to beat at SW19, and I believe that Serena has the poise and the resolve to come back from a set down and just beat anybody in her path. Okay, so I think in this year's Wimbledon, this year's champion will be Serena WIlliams. Okay, so there you have it. Okay, so once again, just to rehash, person who will be upset, Rafael Nadal will be upset in the second round. Look for a good performance from Kei Nishikori. And in the finals will be Djokovic versus Kyrgios, and Djokovic will be the runner-up to Nick Kyrgios. Okay? So there you have it. These are my picks and predictions of the 2015 Wimbledon Championships. And until next time, so long.